Don't blink. Here's your blink. Welcome to the Welcome to our show. Visiting Wildcats are having a wonderful day on the 16th May 2025. We are watching Trailer Park Boys Season 2. I fucking love that show. And guess what? Today we're talking about something that we were watching. So this is one of the video that is a dream to make. Not a good dream, but just a weird dream. Because this video, I made this exact video a year ago. I made this exact video a year and a half ago. So when did we do the video? And this I'm excited. I'm actually excited to do it because the mentality is there. I want to get into it. So I'm going to tell you what is the subject, and then I'm going to be telling you why are we excited to make it. So first of all, super simple. Na zdrowie. Watching Trailer Park Boys Season 2, it's so good, dude. Yeah, my ice cream, guys. 29 degrees today. And so cool. Okay. So, I was cruising along Netflix as a procrastinator, or I like to call myself the chosen one, the prodigy, the professional procrastinator. I was watching Netflix and something came up, and it was the it's in French, L'Envers du Sport, which is the behind the scenes sports. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is in English. But they had something on Liver King. Now, technically speaking, who is Liver King? Liver King is a YouTuber that did some weightlifting content. It was in a huge controversy because he was promoting we had Sherry Limit. He was promoting a lifestyle that will get you gain and will make you strong and an alpha. And then he was selling product, which is, again, in this lifestyle, you want to look like me? This is what I do. This is what I work out. I'll give you this is to me, this is very smart. And I'll tell you, this is going to be a long video, so please sit down, grab a drink, have some fun. Let's enjoy yourself. Let's take our time. Okay, so he was going to show you the workout for free, but he was going to sell you product. For example, raw meat, raw protein, right? Why was this guy so important to me? Why was Liver King so important to me? He wasn't. I never watched a video of Brian. That's his real name. However, I like Brian. I really enjoy Brian. So when he came out and said, I'm doing roids, right? I'm doing roids. Okay, this is gonna get me a lot of hate, but I do not give a fuck. Wanna hate? Hate me. He came out and said, hey, I have been lying to you guys. I've been doing some steroid. This is why I have the physique that I have. People were outraged. Oh, you're a liar. Oh, I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. The reality is, you buying a product from a YouTuber, and you don't make your researches, right? And when you do your researches, and tell you something, I'll tell you something. I'm pro roid usage. I'm pro roid usage for a couple of reasons. One of my favorite YouTubers right now is Sam Sulek. I love Sam Sulek. And Sam Sulek, he doesn't do roids, but he does take some, gear. And I love Sam. Why do I love Sam so much? Sam is super smart. He had a passion, he had a dream, and he started doing YouTube. And then he got huge. But the plan wasn't to do YouTube. He just wanted to work out, right? But my love for Sam comes from a love from somebody else. And it's at the core of who I am. It is at my genesis. I talked about this person multiple times. Here we go. It is the one, the only Rich Piana. Rich Piana was doing roids. Rich Piana was open about doing roids. Rich Piana also sold some stuff. He sold some pre-workout, he sold some egg white, he sold some pre-made meal, he sold protein cookies. He never told you you're gonna get this physique. Now Brian did, Liver King did. He did say that you're gonna get this physique, right? But the thing with Royd is actually, and again, I feel like I have to defend people because I have this deep love of the sport of bodybuilding. It doesn't look like it, but at 18 years old, bodybuilding really, really, really helped me out. So why did bodybuilding really, really, really help me out? Well, because I was the ADHD kids who, since a very young age of 6 years old, was forced to do some ADHD medication, and I would get results, but I was a zombie. Working out was the natural way to escape energy, to release energy, and to be normal in class. I had better grades. I was guys. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. You don't understand. I was 18 years old. I was a weird kid in class. I was a zombie because he was under so much lithium. I'm not. Please understand. Please understand. I'm not against medication, ADHD medication. They saved my life. The reason I'm able to talk to you guys, the reason I'm able to do complete sentences. And again, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I'm watching the way I write. I still make mistakes, but I'm seeing how people write, and they write like, I'm like, did you go to school? You know, and I don't want to be a dick, but still. I was this weird kid that had this medication. I started working out. I wasn't eating. So the problem with the medication is it'll stop you from eating. It'll cut your appetite. Because I was working out, I was eating more. Was I eating complete meal? No. Was I eating a lot more? Yes. I love Trailer Park Boys. I love this. I love Trailer Park Boys. Season 2, baby. That is so good. So then what happened is, I really didn't work it out. Moved forward 3 years. I'm in my own apartment. I'm broke as fuck because I don't work. Do you know where I put most of my money? And gym equipment. I was working out. I had my best shape at 22 years old. Yeah? That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. I'm guessing it's like, this is my favorite part. Sorry, we're watching Battle Pip. It's so good. Guys. Oh, we should try for Boy Season 2, guys. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting emotional. So yes, I would always have this love for this. And then, so already there was question of algorithm. And I was looking for workouts. So I was watching Jeff Said, Aziz. And then I didn't meet, but I found out the channel of Rich Piana. And Rich Piana was completely different. He had tattoos. I wanted tattoos. The guy was swearing. I was watching Trailer Park Boys. This is not planned. I swear to God, this is not planned. I was watching Trailer Park Boys. These guys were my fucking idol, and they were swearing. This guy was getting the girls. He was working out. But then he never said, and he always been for real about usage. And back in the days, I was also watching Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler. I wasn't talking about usage. And I was like, you know what? You should talk about usage. And then came out one of my favorite rapper. I know you don't think I'm a rap fan. I'm not. There's this guy I really enjoy listening to, and his name is T-Pain. For one, super talented. For two, super nice guy. For three, if you watch his Twitch, the guy is actually a really decent human being. But then T-Pain came out and he had those fucking autotunes, and everybody's like, yo, dude cannot sing for shit. And I was like, you know what? You're right. You can't sing for shit. And then I grew up and I started listening to Falling in Reverse. And Falling in Reverse, Ronnie Radke was my favorite artist. Fucking love Ronnie. Ronnie, super talented, but also super smart with the lyrics. And I saw one of his stream what he said. And he was talking about how T-Pain had a beautiful voice. And I didn't believe him until I saw the video. And it was baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. I'm T-Pain. You know me. And the voice of the guy was very, very, very good. Now, I know what you're saying. I know you got ADHD, but I don't get the resemblance between Auto-Tune and ADHD. Auto-Tune and Royd. Well, they're both an enhancement, but it's the hard work. You can have Auto-Tune. If you can't sing for shit, you can't sing for shit. You can have some Royd. If you don't work out, you don't work out, right? So, with going back all the way back to our boy, Mr. Brian Johnson or Liver King, you had to know if you ate what he sold you, if you did what he sold you, but you also worked out as much as he did, then you get results. The problem with Brian Johnson is he sold you this. The problem with him, this sure-proof way of getting built up. There's no sure-proof way. You work out, you eat well, you sleep well. Fuck you. That's it. So yeah. So we watched the documentary, and I fell in love with it. Now, I did mention in the beginning of the video, which was 11 minutes ago. I did mention in the beginning of the video. We made this video before, so I'm not a sports guy. I am not a sports guy. I always been wanting to get into sports. So we watched Beckham's, and I told you a year and a half ago we watched Beckham's, and I told you I want to get into sports. A year ago we watched Conor McGregor. Told you I wanted to get into sports. 4 months ago we watched Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I told you something. I told you I want to get into sports, and I never got into it. And it was 3 months ago that it completely changed my life. I never got into WWE because I'm French. But then on Netflix they released what? This is whom? This is Ellen Page, or Elliot Page, which was younger. Canadian Treasure. And we watched Vince McMahon, WWE background. And it was a documentary on sports. And then I fell in love with the... Oh, I gotta through the bathroom. And it was just great. Because, again, the show business. And then I even watched Jake Paul documentary on Netflix. Am I a fan of Jake Paul? No. I don't dislike Jake Paul. I didn't like him back in the Team 10 days, but nowadays, does he bother me? Not really. I don't like Logan. I think he's a piece of shit. But Jake, I don't really care. So, all of that to say, we finally realized after 4 try of watching sports documentary or sports, that maybe the most important thing wasn't sports at all. Maybe it was the show business behind the sport, the fireworks behind the sports. Maybe all that ever mattered was the show that we were getting. And then with the show that we were getting, if you understand that, then you understand what you like. So maybe that's what I'm supposed to like. Maybe I never was meant to like sport. Maybe I was always meant to like for example, Gladiator. Or let's go with the UFC. I'll always think that Khabib is a better fighter than Conor. However, I prefer Conor because Conor is a better showman. He has a better showmanship. I used to watch UFC. Lerone. How can I forget Lerone? Lerone, who is Lerone? Lerone is UFC documentary on YouTube. I always like the show behind it. So this is me, to finish this video, this is me telling you that I am going to try once again for the X amount of time to watch sports documentary more and more, and of course we'll recap it, we'll do review out of it, and if you're lucky enough, I will be finishing on that. If you're lucky enough, in a year time, so the 16th May 2026, I'll be making a video once again about how I want to get into sports. Anyway, love you guys, take it easy, peace.